You're sitting on the sofa. Your cat jumps up, curls into a ball on your lap, and starts to purr. That gentle rumble. Warm. Soothing. Familiar. Most of us assume it means one thing: contentment. A happy cat. End of story. But here's the strange thing. Cats also purr when they're terrified at the vet. When they're giving birth. When they're badly injured. When they're dying. So if purring isn't simply a sign of happiness, what exactly is it? Fact 1. The numbers are precise. A domestic cat's purr operates between 20 and 150 Hertz, with the fundamental frequency sitting around 25 Hertz. This was first documented by Gibbs and Gibbs in 1936, who identified what they called a purring center in the cat's brain. Later work by Remers and Gautier in 1972 confirmed what this really is: a neural oscillator. The cat's brain actively drives the rhythm, contracting the laryngeal muscles on every breath, both inhaling and exhaling. It's not a passive vibration. It's an active, energy-consuming process. 20 to 150 Hertz. Remember that range. Fact 2. Those numbers mean something in human medicine. In 2004, a research team led by Verschueren published a study in the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research. They asked postmenopausal women to stand on a vibrating platform at 30 Hertz, 20 minutes a day, 3 days a week, for 6 months. The result, a significant increase in hip bone mineral density. Around the same time, Clinton Rubin and his colleagues at Stony Brook University showed that low-magnitude vibration at exactly these frequencies pushes stem cells toward becoming bone-forming cells rather than fat cells. The mechanism is called mechanotransduction, the way cells sense and respond to mechanical force. It's now well-established science. The 25 to 50 Hz range is proven to stimulate osteogenesis, the formation of new bone tissue. Vibroacoustic therapy at 30 to 120 Hz is used today for pain management, fibromyalgia, and even Parkinson's symptoms. Bartle and Mozaba reviewed the mechanisms in 2021: resonance effects, muscle relaxation, neurological entrainment. These frequencies change the body at a cellular level. Now, what frequency does a cat purr at? Fact 3. Cats seem unusually resilient. In 2001, Elizabeth von Muggenthaler presented a striking hypothesis at the Acoustical Society of America. She noted that cats belong to the felid family, and felids have disproportionately low rates of bone disease for their size. They're famous for surviving falls that would devastate other animals. The veterinary literature on a high-rise syndrome documents cats falling from 6 stories with only minor injuries. They heal from fractures faster than dogs. And they sleep 12 to 16 hours a day. Prolonged inactivity causes bone density loss in almost every mammal. But cats, it seems, have a workaround. They purr. The theory is that the constant low-level vibration of purring, at exactly the frequencies known to promote bone growth, prevents the skeletal deterioration that should come with a sedentary lifestyle. In other words, the purr might be an evolved maintenance system. A biological trick that keeps the cat's body in repair while it sleeps. It's an elegant theory. But the evidence is more complicated than it first appears. The strongest argument for the healing purr hypothesis is also its strangest feature: cats purr when they're in pain. They purr during labor. While recovering from surgery. Terrified at the vet. If purring is just a happiness signal, none of this makes evolutionary sense. But if it's a healing mechanism, turning it on precisely when you need repair is exactly what you'd expect. Marjon de Bevere, a shelter photographer, put it bluntly: people assume they're happy when they're purring. That's just not always the case. But here's the problem. No one has actually proven that purring heals cats. No controlled study has compared healing rates between purring and non-purring cats. The amplitude of a purr is tiny, orders of magnitude below the clinical vibration devices used in hospitals. A 2017 review in the BMJ found that even high-intensity ultrasound had only weak evidence for bone healing. The purr's energy is far weaker. Then there's the question of intent. In 2009, Karen McComb published a study in Current Biology showing that cats embed a high-frequency cry, around 220 Hertz, within their purr when they want food. It's called a solicitation purr, and it exploits our sensitivity to infant distress cries. We find it urgent and hard to ignore because it's literally designed to manipulate us. So maybe the purr isn't a healing ultrasound. Maybe it's a piece of finely tuned emotional manipulation. An acoustic tool cats evolved to keep us feeding them. And if humans find the purr calming, that might not be because the frequency heals us. It might be because cats evolved the purr to bond with us in the first place. The truth is, we don't know. The question remains open because it's never been properly tested. No one has built the experiment that could settle it. What we do know is this. The frequency overlap is real. The mechanisms are proven. The hypothesis that a cat's purr evolved to exploit fundamental physics, mechanotransduction at frequencies that stimulate bone growth, is plausible enough to warrant serious investigation. The idea that sound can heal is ancient. Pythagoras prescribed music for certain ailments. Egyptian temple priests used vocal chants for healing. The Aboriginal didgeridoo has been used as a therapeutic instrument for 40,000 years. Sound as medicine is not new. What's new is our ability to measure it. Perhaps the cat, in its seemingly simple act of purring, has been demonstrating a truth about biology that we're only beginning to understand. A quiet, domestic mystery that sits on our laps every evening. Or perhaps it's simpler than that. Perhaps the purr is just what it sounds like, contentment. And the healing is a happy accident, not a design. An evolutionary side effect that we've projected meaning onto because we want the world to be more wondrous than it is. Either way, the question is better than the answer. And the next time your cat curls up on your chest and starts that low rumble, you might find yourself wondering. Is it healing you? Or asking for breakfast?